Hey guys, and welcome to the Team Pura Vida team call. It is Thursday, April 5th, or only 5 days into the beginning of the month. But if any of you guys are going to the Success Club trip, I don't think any of you guys are going. You signed up like too late in the game, but you all are coming next year, which is awesome. But if you hit Success Club 10 within the first 10 days of April, you get a free photo shoot while you're there with one of the super trainers. So I'm like trying to hit Success Club 10 before the 10th, just so I can get one of those photo shoots. Also, it'd be kind of funny for Brian to be in on those photo shoots too. So today we're going to be talking about how to best serve your clients. And just real quick recognition, congrats to Jenny, who is at Success Club 2 right now, and it's only the 5th of the month. You're rocking it, girlfriend. And I know you guys, it's like really early in the month, so no worries if you're not on the board yet. I know you will be. Now there's a bunch of, I know this is really small font, so bear with me. I'll like kind of read it off. I know there's a lot of announcements, and if you were on Team Confidence team call, you kind of like heard all of these. And I also posted them in the caption of the team calendar. So if like you are like, oh, like I don't remember what she said, you can literally just go to the team calendar and see like view more, and all these announcements are in there with a little more information. And then I think some of the FAQs are included as well, so you can look up more info if you're curious about any of these. But challenge pack specials. So there's discounts on all mega and deluxe challenge packs. They're all $20 off, which is awesome. And so I also 20 pounds off too if you're from the UK, but I don't think anyone here is from the UK. Off all deluxe and mega challenge packs and completion packs in April for both Beachbody On Demand and 8-Day Obsession. Also, beach bars are launching tomorrow. I'm going to get so many of them because I am like such a bar fan, and I never find any that are like good for, I don't know, I feel like everyone or all of them have like fillers and stuff, and they kind of like freak me out. So I'm really excited for Beach Bar launch. I'm getting a bunch. I recommend that you do the same. That way you can try them yourself, and you could also give them away as prizes. You can like sell them individually if you want to. Like I know I always have an extra box of Shakeology on hand, and they come in, I have it right on my computer actually, and they come in like little packets, so that way I can give them away to people, or I could sell them for like $5 a pop. And, you know, if I sell all of them, $5 a pop, it more than covers itself. So I definitely recommend getting beach bars, trying them for yourself, and giving them away or selling them just so people can get a taste of them, because I know it's going to be huge. Also, Super Saturday is April 7th. I just bought my ticket today, which is like kind of short notice, but because we were supposed to have company this weekend, and then thank God she's okay. She got into a car accident and she like couldn't make her flight. She's okay though. Everything's okay. But so then I just like, okay, well, I might as well go to Super Saturday since we're not having company anymore. So I'm really excited about it because they're going to be telling us about that new Joel program, which I'm like really excited to hear about. And they're going to be talking about the beach bars, To Be Mindset, like all the new announcements that are coming out. You could also earn Team Beachbody branded apparel for hitting Success Club this month, which is so exciting. I love when they give away apparel because like then you can wear it out and like you're just, you know, people know that you are part of Beachbody. They'll ask you questions. Like I've worn a few Beachbody shirts like out and about. Whenever I wear my Insanity shirt, I always get a comment on it. Like, did you do that program? Or people just think I'm insane. Or there's, I think I have one that says like Beachbody on the back, and someone's like, oh, like, what is that? Can you explain more? Like I've seen, you know, commercials about it. So definitely wear your stuff out and about when you know you're going to be around a lot of people, because like people will come up to you and ask you about it. So you can earn invites to the Success Club party at Coach Summit. So for those of you that are going to Summit, I know I told you this before, but if you hit Success Club 20 within the months of March and April, and a minimum of Success Club 5 in each month, so you can either front load or back load, you will get a free invite to the Success Club party, which is always so much fun. Like I'm telling you guys, like you want to be at this party. They have like all this like free food, they have entertainment, they have like all these fun things to do. Like last year it was in New Orleans, and like they had this whole entire venue booked out, and like just like right on the water, like there was a huge dance floor, live music, and like everyone, all the trainers were there, and you could just like bother them and be like, hey, can you take a pic with me, selfie? And they're like, all right, get away from me. But it's so much fun. I really recommend you guys going. And then also, if you do get a free ticket, you also get like a +1. So like I know Brian's not coming for me, so I have a +1, so I'm gonna bring one of you guys. And like like as the time gets closer, I'll probably have some kind of like challenge or something, and then whoever wins the challenge, I'll bring bring as my plus ones to the party. Okay, April special ticket price for Summit is $165. I think it was $155 last month, so they raised it $10. So still, if you guys want to go to Summit, I definitely recommend getting your ticket. Like, we already have a house. There's 6 of us going already. I am like so excited because like it's just an awesome, I know I tell you guys this all the time, but it's just like such an awesome event, and we get to know each other. There's like all these different seminars, and there's keynote speakers, there's shows, there's just like, you get to work out live with the super trainers, which is my favorite part. Sean T makes me cry every time, but it's just awesome. Also, the 3-day refresh spring cleaning is kind of on sale. You can save $20 in the US or about $30 in Canada on the 3-day refresh or the challenge pack or performance pack purchase on teambeachbody.com. If you guys don't know what the 3-day refresh is, it is a 3-day detox, and it's freaking awesome. It's all vegan, and it you get to eat real food on it. I've done it a bunch of times. I've lost like 4 pounds in 3 days, and it's just like really clears out your system, and it doesn't make you like, you're not like always in the bathroom. It's a very, very good detox, and I like it because it's all like clean and natural ingredients. All right, so how to best serve your clients. So we're not talking about coaches now. We're going to be talking about your clients that you are helping with their health and wellness journey. I know I feel like I've been a little bit more business-based these past few months or weeks, so I want to kind of just bring it back to like what we actually do as coaches, as like, this is what we do when we start off. So of course, when you have clients, you always want to include them in your challenge group. This is how we are checking in with people. This is how we give people the resources that they need to be successful, how to support them, how to grow a community. It's so, so important that you include them in their challenge groups. And if you have someone that's like, I'm not really a big fan of Facebook, or, I don't want to use the app. Speaking of which, I think I'm going to use the app next month or this month to see how it works. I haven't used it in a while, but if they don't, you can always offer them like, hey, do you want me to check in with you like weekly, bi-weekly, like what would help you best? So really communicate with these people and like make sure that you're serving them to the best of your ability, because like that's what our job is. Our job is to help them the most we possibly can with their health and wellness. Also, in your groups, make sure you're offering them like valuable information that will help them with their journey. So like give them way more than they paid for it. Give them nutrition info, Beachbody on Demand info, because some people have Beachbody on Demand and like they're like, well, like this is so overwhelming. Like I don't know which like program to pick. I've never done any of these. I've never heard any of these. So make sure before anyone goes into a challenge group that you have spoken to them, you know their goals, you know what they're trying to do, you know like what kind of style of workout they like to do, so you can best align them with the program that would help them the most. So usually I know some coaches that are like, no matter what, you're doing 21-day fix, like your first challenge group. I personally don't like that because, some people would probably rather just do yoga, or some people really like dance programs. So you have to make sure that you're really tailoring your suggestion to what they want. Listen to your clients. Listen to them. They're going to tell you what they want, and you can literally, it makes your job easy because you don't have to like go and soul search and be like, oh, I think this one would be good for them. No, they'll tell you what they want. And as you get to know the products or the programs more and more, and you do them yourself, you can really just hone in and be like, oh, like if you like yoga and Pilates, like PiYo is definitely the program for you. So that's another perk of like doing the programs yourself, is like it makes you more knowledgeable and more confident as a coach, because you could recommend what you think would be best for them depending on their goals. So also include like health tips, water, sleep, self-love, anything. Like, of course we do personal development in there. I didn't add that in there, but definitely personal development. It's so, so important, because this journey is so much more than the physical. And it's just like, it's so much, I honestly think this journey is way more about mindset than it is physical. So it's really important that you're helping them with their personal development. You're recommending books. I have all the files that I use in my challenge groups for you in a Google Drive folder, and it's linked in the team page, so you can go and literally take all of my resources that I use for people in like the file section. Like I always have like nutrition plans, the personal development recommendations, all literally broken up by categories. So like self-love, discipline, like all these different things. Then literally it has all the books I would recommend, and if you click on it, it like hyperlinks you right to Amazon to buy the book. So use that. I made that for you guys to use. I don't mind if you like take my stuff. That's what it's there for. And it's also like, that's because like, why reinvent the wheel if like it's already been done and it helps people. So, and of course, like feel free to make it your own and like add stuff if you want, get rid of stuff if you want, like make it your own. But again, if you don't, that's what it's there for. It's totally fine. So, and then also make sure like in your groups, you're keeping things light and fun, because you want people to be like participating. You don't want people to go in there and be like, oh my gosh, like it didn't work out today. Like I don't want to post, you know, like make sure that you, like they know that it's okay. Like if you miss a workout, if you eat a piece of cake, it's okay. We're all human and we're all here to support each other throughout this, because no one's perfect. And if you are perfect, that's great for you. But most of America and Canada and the UK are not perfect, including myself. So also make sure that you're checking in with the group 1 to 2 times a day. So I run my group. You guys have all been in my groups. I run it. You know, there's a 6 a.m. post where you're logging yourself, your sweaty selfies in Shakeology. There's another post that kind of gives you a little value, and then there's a check-in post at night. So make sure that you're posting in some kind of fashion like that. I mean, again, like these are your challenge groups. That's just how I kind of base mine, but you can make it however you want. You can, I've seen coaches that kind of like go live for their end of the day check-in, and I honestly should be going live a lot more than I do in my challenge groups. That's not bad. But people, your clients want to see your face and that you're going through this with them. Ooh, something I just thought of. Okay. So when you're in these groups, you are a challenger first and foremost, because people want to see that you're going through this with them, and I feel like they trust you more, and you can build a better relationship when they see like you're showing up every day too with them. You following the nutrition guide. You had a slip up and you ate a piece of chocolate. Like they want to see that you're doing this with them, because that'll just build a relationship and like help them keep going, and you'll feel like a family too. Also, make sure when your challengers are posting, whether it be comments, anything like their check-in, whatever they post, make sure you comment on their stuff. Like they want to see that their effort is being like seen. So make sure you definitely, and then of course, recognize them too. I'm going to add this stuff just so you recognize. I'm like thinking of things as I go. And recognize them too. Like if they're doing a great job, if they're logging all the time, recognize them. And then people will be like, oh, like I want to be recognized, and they'll step up their game. So definitely make sure you're recognizing them, or even you could send them like a little message. Like if you know they're kind of shy and they'd be like so self-conscious if you recognize them like within a group, shoot them a message and be like, hey, like I've noticed that you've been doing so great with your workouts, and I'm so freaking proud of you. Like keep up the great work. You never know how much that message could change someone's day, week, month, year. Like it's just little things like that. Like I know for me, when people send me messages like that, those are like the little things that like I really take to heart and like I love so much. So make sure that you're really recognizing your challengers, whether it be within the group or kind of like off privately, because I know that they'll like really, really appreciate that. Also, what I do, and I know a lot of coaches do this, but I don't know how frequently they do. So you can kind of pick what you feel would be best for your clients, but I check in with my clients individually every week. So usually every Friday before the weekend rolls around, it's so easy to fall off track. I will follow up with them and text them or email them. So I usually have my client's phone number. So I text them because I feel like that's the easiest way, or they're most responsive. But I know other coaches that just have it takes a good chunk of time for me to text all my clients, but it's worth it because it's like more personal than me just like shooting out a post, you know? Or I know other coaches that just have so many clients that they can't do that individual thing. So what they do is they have all their email addresses and they'll send out like one mass email to all of them, but like they can't see that everyone else is on there. It looks like individually sent, and you could check in with your challengers. So when you check in, make sure that it's not like a, hey, how are you? Like make sure it's really, really specific. So be like, hey, I wanted to check in, like happy Friday. I hope you have an awesome weekend. I just wanted to kind of give you that extra boost of motivation before the weekend, because I know how hard it is to stay on track. And then maybe say, because you're like off your routine, maybe say something along the lines of like, how is your workout going? Like what workouts are you doing this weekend? And like, how are you liking Shakeology? Do you have a favorite recipe? And how's your nutrition? Like, what meal plan are you following? And are you liking the recipes? Have you checked out Fixate? So make sure like when you check in with them, it's like really specific and not just like, hey, how are you? What are your plans for this weekend kind of thing? Like, because you want to know that if they're struggling with something, that they feel comfortable coming to you to tell you. And sometimes they won't do it on their own. Sometimes they need a little prompting. So make sure that you say like, and also you can always include like, and if you're struggling with anything, please let me know. Like, I want to help you to the best of my ability. So like, I'm here, and just let me know if you need any help with anything. So definitely like check in with your clients, whether it be weekly, bi-weekly. Like I usually do weekly, but sometimes I miss a week and I'll do bi-weekly. So it's really up to you and your schedule and like how you feel your clients would best respond to you. So another thing is repeat challengers are a good thing. So I run 30-day challenge groups. Now, when that 30-day challenge group's over, I'm not like, all right, bye, like, see ya. Like, no, I, of course, invite them to my next challenge group over and over and over again. So, like, they're always plugged into the community, you know? Like, I have challengers now that, like, have been with me since the beginning, and they've done, like, I don't even know how many challenge groups with me, and they're still there, still showing up every single day, and, like, it's so nice to see that it just like creates such a community, because those challengers that have been with me, like there's other ones too that have been there the whole time, and they're like their own little community because they've been doing this with each other for so long. So make sure that you're inviting your clients to every challenge group you run. And even if like a client drops off or they stop Shakeology, or you know they're like, I don't want to be in this challenge group, always follow up with them. Like every time I'm running a challenge group, I look at my client list, and even if they haven't been in the previous challenge group, like they want to kind of like skip a month, I always invite them again. And the people that kind of like canceled or like I haven't heard from in a while, I'll always invite them too, because you never know, like maybe they just had like a really rough like half a year and they just need to take a break, but they're ready to get back on track. Like it's so important to reach out with people that have been your clients in the past and like invite them. And of course you don't have to invite them every month, but like occasionally maybe be like, hey, like, you know, it's been a couple months, I haven't heard from you in a bit, like I just want to let you know I'm running another challenge group, would you like to be a part of it? So you can definitely follow up with them, follow up with your previous clients and people that have like canceled, because you never know if they want to get back on board. Another thing is too, when new products launch, you should definitely announce it within your challenge group. So like beach bars are going to be huge. So definitely make sure that like when they launch, maybe you can even do it as a giveaway. Be like, you know, Beachbody just came out with these awesome beach bars. Like they're completely clean, have X amount of protein, all this stuff. And you could be like, and I'm giving away a beach bar to the next person that does X, Y, and Z, or logs 5 workouts this week, or whatever it is. So that way, like, and you can, and that's why having samples on hand is so important, because you want to like even with Energize or Recharge or anything like that, like I always have samples on hand so I can give them out as prizes and be like, hey, like, you know, I, you know, saw that you're doing great with this. I want to send you a sample of whatever, because I think you know you'd really like it. Or even if you see someone that's struggling in the group with like energy, just be like, hey, have you ever tried like the all natural like vegan pre-workout we have? It's awesome. Like doesn't give you the jitters, and it just gives you the perfect amount of energy you need to push through your workout and like go on for the rest of the day. So make sure that you always kind of have like little packets of things so you can give them to your challengers either as prizes or just like, it's kind of like a nice promotion thing too, because you could be like, even with the beach bars, you can give them out and people will love them and be like, wait, I want a whole box of them kind of thing. So make sure that you always keep people or your clients informed of new product launches, because you never know what they might want that will help them with their journey. Like for me, I'm going to be obsessed with the beach bars, and I know that. And like some of the other performance line stuff isn't for me, and that's okay. So you never know like what people are going to need for their journey that'll help them. Another thing is I offer one-on-one coaching if they need extra help like outside of the accountability group. So what I do is if I see someone is like, you know, not participating or whatever it is, or if I know that they need help with their nutrition, I will sit down on the phone with them. Usually I limit my calls to about 30 minutes, and I'll be like, hey girl, so here is the, you know, the fixate list of foods. Tell me what you don't like. And then we'll go from there, and then I'll make you a meal plan. And I'll be like, you know, what plan are you in? Plan A, B, C, D, or E, or F? I don't think there's a G. And I will make them a meal plan and like on a Word document and just like send it off to them. And I'll be like, this is what I would do. And, you know, you can change it up however you would like, but this is like a really good baseline for you. And if you need to if you need to kind of reconnect with me about this, we can totally talk about it. So make sure that you're really, my cats are doing crazy things behind me. Make sure you're really, really doing the most you can for your clients, because that's what's going to keep them, that's what's going to build a relationship, and it's going to like, you're providing so much value to them that they're going to stick around, you know? So those are my like top tips on how to best serve your clients. And and after this, we're going to talk about, whoops, that's not supposed to be how to best serve your clients. All right, well, okay. So does anyone have, I'm going to unmute everyone now, because we're going to kind of go into like more of like a team building kind of thing. But does anyone have any questions? Let me just unmute really quick. Okay. now you can speak if you have any questions. If not, I'll get into our little team building exercise.
So I have a question.
Sure.
I know that you're totally comfortable sharing your cell number, and initially that's what I was doing in the beginning, but I'm a bit reluctant to do it now, especially because I get people calling me all the time when I give them my number. And as much as I want to help people, like I still have a full-time job. Like I can't be taking client calls just randomly, right? So how do you handle that?
So honestly, that's a really good question, and I don't have that same issue. But what you could do is maybe preface, like if they do want your number, or if you want to give out your number, be like, hey, I don't usually give out my number, but because like you're a client of mine, like I definitely want to help you. This is the best of my ability. Just know that I am not. If we're gonna have a call, like we have to set up a one-on-one call and schedule it. I don't know how you feel about texting. Like I don't mind at all when my clients text me, because like I could just kind of answer that whenever I need. But make sure you kind of set like a ground rule, like, hey, if you're gonna call me, make sure that we set up a time and a date beforehand, because I'm not available like on the spot. I work a full-time job and like I can't be taking like calls at work. Just be honest with them, because I know that like if they were in your shoes, they would want the same thing. Like,
Yeah, that's a good point.
And if you don't feel comfortable like handing out your number, sending out your number, don't. I just like it because it's easier for me. Because like I only check my social media a couple times a day, maybe like twice a day. So it's much easier if I could text them as opposed to sending like on Messenger and Instagram or whatever.
Yeah, so I've been using Facebook Messenger, and it's been working okay. I wish there was a way that I could do more of a mass email initially, just to like contact everyone at first. Like typically what I'll do is I'll send an individual message out to everyone. And then from there, based on whatever concerns they have, then we'll continue the conversation. But like if there was, so that's what I do. What does everyone else do? How do you guys check in with your clients?
By texting. For me, it's text.
And how often do you text with them, Jo Marie?
Well, I kind of told them that during the day I work, so I won't be able to respond to their text message. But most likely they're gonna receive a message between like 6, actually from 5 to 6, where like I'm on the train on my way home. So, and then I explained to them that when I get home, that's my time with Emily. So when she goes to bed, like around 8 o'clock, then from 8 to 8:30, I'll respond to you, any other follow-up, any questions that you have with your message. And then I do also schedule a one-on-one call if I have to.
Okay.
I have a Voxer thread that I started with my challengers that did the 80-day obsession. And I have only, like, I added like everyone at the beginning, and then all of those people, or not all of them, continued. But so now I'm selective on who I add, because I want them to like communicate with each other too, and not just like me. So sometimes like my friends are answering each other's and encouraging, and we post our sweaty selfies and what we eat for dinner and challenges. And so it's like nice to keep track of like through that, because now everyone's like a community, instead of, I feel like I spend so much time like inviting and communicating with like new people, that it's like, how do you spend enough time with the people that you already have if you like invite them in challenge groups already and then they don't participate? And then you have like, I know for me, like when I was a challenger, I was kind of like in the background, not really participating and just watching, and still like doing okay. And so even though I wasn't participating, I was still like following the track. I don't know, because I guess in the challenge group you can see who's seen the post, so at least they're like looking in there.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I feel like it's going to be it's too time consuming and like just like sucking too much from yourself if you like give it all to everyone else.
And something else I just thought of too, which I want to start doing, and I don't know if you need people's phone numbers for this, but you might. But there's this app called Group Me, and it's like a mass texting app. And maybe I kind of want to do something along the lines of, because Alexa said she does this and it works really well. But again, like our tribes are a bit different, so I don't know if it'd work for me, but I'd be willing to try it. Is having a Group Me with everyone in the challenge group in there. And so it's like its own little, it's like a texting app, so you can just like text back and forth or whatever. But I feel like it'd be a fun thing just for everyone, and like it'd be a really easy way too for you to just be like send one text to all your challengers, be like, hey guys, like how is your week going? Like how is your workouts, and like what meal are you looking forward to this weekend? Like I feel like it'd just be a really easy way to mass emailing. You could kind of mass text them all.
Hey, Ben. Hi. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, you can put him in the bath, Ben. Huh? Put him in the kennel, please. Sorry about that, guys.
It's okay. Could hear him panting.
I know, he's crazy.
One of my dogs is like sitting right next to me, and he got like so excited when he heard him. It's like, what?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Russo. He's our black lab, and he's crazy. He's so energetic. And black labs, man, they need a lot of attention. He's like such a suck for any kind of petting. Like he's all over me.
One day I'll get a dog. I want one so bad. And Brian's like, no, you have 2 cats. I'm like, but I want all the animals. Alrighty. So if there's no more, I feel like you guys said something else that like reminded me of something, but now I forgot it. Drawing a blank. If I think of it, I'll tell you guys. There's like another tip that I do. All right, so let's go through some of these questions. I don't really know how you guys want to do this. What we could do is kind of like round table. We'll have like an order, and then we can just like all kind of answer as we go instead of just having everyone shout out at once. Does that sound good? And I'll just go like on the order that I see you guys on my screen, and I'll like shout out your name. Zen, get out of the. Can we look at this? She's like in the blinds. What are you doing? All right, so yeah, those of you that have dogs, be thankful that they don't climb. Okay, so how old are you is the first question. If you don't feel comfortable answering this, you totally don't have to. But I am 26. I had to think about that. All right, Jenny, you're next on my screen.
I'm going to be 39 on the 17th. Whoop, whoop.
Happy birthday.
Oh, happy early birthday. That's exciting.
Thank you.
All right, Jo Marie, you next.
I'm going to be 32 in June 14.
Wait, your birthday is June 14th. Did we discuss this?
Yes, we did.
Okay, I was going to say, I feel like I vaguely remember, but Brian's birthday is on June 14th. It's Flag Day.
Yes.
My birthday is January 20th. I don't know if I said that. All right, Jen, you're next.
So I am 27, yeah, and my birthday is January 9th, so we're close.
Oh, that's so close.
Yeah.
Jamie, you're next.
I'm 30, and my birthday is June 21st.
My brother's is the 22nd.
So mine's the longest day of the year. Sometimes it's summer solstice. Sometimes it's Father's Day. It's Summit this year.
I was going to say this year it's Summit.
This year. Whoop, whoop. I can't wait.
Heather, what about you?
I'm 42, and my birthday is August 10th.
August when?
August 10th.
August 10th. Sorry, you're a little bit, I don't know, your mic is like a little bit lower. I can't really hear you, but.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I can hear you when I like lean in. And then Gabrielle.
I'm 23.
Right, look at the little baby of the group.
The baby.
My birthday is August 31st.
Oh, okay. So you had 2 August birthdays.
And for all you guys who have birthdays on June 14th, I just learned yesterday that my mother's having surgery on June 14th. So
pray
think about her.
It's a good day.
Yeah.
Should be okay. Should be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Aw. Yeah. We'll all pray for her on the 14th. We won't forget her.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's awesome. All right, so where are y'all from? I'm from Long Island originally, which is in New York, and I moved to Florida about like almost 2.5 years ago because I hate the cold. So sorry for all you Northerners. I can't stand the cold.
I don't like the cold either.
I don't know how you do it, you Canadians. I don't know how you do it. And now I'm in Fort Lauderdale. So also, I meant to tell you guys this. If you ever want to vacation to Florida, you are always more than welcome to stay with us. We have an extra bedroom and bathroom. So it's all yours.
It's happening.
Yeah, I really, we literally have guests all the freaking time, and, we love it. We love hosting. We love, because we live in a really awesome area, too. You can walk to the beach. You can walk to the main strip. We live right on, a bunch of canals, and we have a kayak. So literally you can come here and we don't even have to be here, and you could just have fun.
Yeah. And Joe Marie, I'm going to visit you in the Bronx too. And Jamie, I'm visiting you you're in Washington, right? Just so you guys know.
Bring it on. Actually, Gabrielle, you're next on my screen now. So where are you from?
Oh, sorry. I'm getting distracted by my cat. Come here. I'm from Montreal, and I still live in Montreal. And this is my cat.
Oh,
Love Montreal. It's such a fun city.
Yeah, it is. It's cold. This morning it was I don't know how to translate from Celsius to Fahrenheit. It was cold. It was below 32 for you guys, I think.
Oh, no thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And very windy. I can't wait for summer to be there, but all the birds are coming back, so that's a good
Oh,
sign.
nice.
Yeah, the birds are there, Spring's coming. All right, Jen, you're up next in my little chat box, I guess.
Which one, me?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Jen. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I am from Houston originally, and we just moved to Phoenix I guess it's 5 months ago now. Lots of great hiking and stuff. So if anyone wants to come and visit, more than welcome to. Jamie, I'll see you in a couple of days. I'm excited. And it was 90 degrees here today. So
I saw that.
That's
super
crazy.
hot.
I would cry.
Yeah, I mean, at least it's dry. At least it's not humid.
Yeah.
And we actually had a bunch of Canadian geese here in our winter time. So I was like, oh, hey,
Oh,
guys.
yummy. I can't wait.
But they're gone now. So headed back.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the birds I saw the other night coming back.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, we're all excited for spring hunt here. All the guys go out and they get ducks and geese, and then so all of them are plucking and singeing. Oh, they're so yummy. Oh, I love it.
I've actually never tried that. So I'll make an exception if you bring that to Florida.
I don't know how I'll be able to smuggle geese across the border, but
Jenny rolled up with a bag full of meat. Here you go. Jenny, you're next.
I'm from Norman Wells in the Northwest Territories in northern Canada. So pretty much near the Arctic Circle.
How you
Yeah.
doing? Coolest lifestyle ever, though.
Coolest lifestyle ever.
I love
Freaking
it.
right. Yeah. And the crazy thing is I took it for granted for such a long time, and it wasn't until the last few years that I've really learned to appreciate what a beautiful place this is. Of course, I'd like to go visit hot places like Florida and Montreal and really nice places like that, but I love being from here. I couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
It's so different too, how many people do you know? Well, you probably know a lot of people, but for us, you're the only person I know in the Northwest Territories, hands down. So.
Now you know too. Me too. I'm from there.
Oh yeah, Heather. Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Heather. Wait. Oh no, just kidding. Never mind. Okay, let's see. I'm going crazy. Jamie, where are you from? I know you're from, but tell everyone else where you're from.
I'm born and raised in Spokane, Washington, and still live here now.
I was in
Go Washington.
Go Washington. So other side from Seattle. So by Idaho.
Okay, so you're on the west side. No, the east side. I'm sorry.
The east side.
You're on the west coast. Wow.
Yeah.
Very pretty out there.
Not Seattle. Lots of hiking. We have all the seasons. Maybe more winter than anything else, but it's extremes. like super cold and snow or 100 degrees for 4 weeks.
Wow.
So I'm wanting like springtime right now, and it's just pouring.
Pouring.
It's awesome.
We'll just get summer here. I'm sorry. You won't get spring, so.
I know, I was kind of hoping for like 80 degrees when I went to Phoenix, because my cousins just moved down there and they're like, hey, you should come visit. I'm like, awesome. I want to go up to Sedona, and so we were going to go in May. And she's like, you are going to be very disappointed if you come in May. It's going to be like over 100 degrees.
Ouch.
No, but I think I looked next week. It's supposed to be like mid 80s. So.
Oh, that's not bad.
But it's like 45 right here. So going from 45 to 85 might be, I'm going to sweat so much.
Yeah, for sure.
Wear men's deodorant. That's my tip of the day. All right, Jo Marie, you're next.
I'm from Bronx, New York. I feel like I have an accent when I say Bronx.
Woof woof. Bronx in the house.
And born and raised. I did live in Florida for like about a month, and so it drove me crazy that I couldn't travel anywhere. So I was like, I'm going back to New York.
New York's the Bronx. I've only been to the Bronx Zoo, if that counts. When I did live in New York.
It's not bad. Like, I live in a good area, you know?
Yeah.
So
I love it. Like, I grew up like most Canadians, like watching all these movies out of the States, and it's like always like the Bronx, and it just seems like such a cool place. Like, I really want to check it out.
yeah. But if you go like to, let's say, Puerto Rico, and you be like, yeah, I'm from the Bronx, people's like, oh my God, this must be shootings and everything. I'm like, it's all right. It's not that bad.
I do think like the Bronx is like the hood, but I know nothing about the Bronx. But just because like TV like makes the Bronx sound like it's the hood, but I know it's not.
Even you saying the hood sounds funny, Danielle.
That's because I'm so gangster.
It's supposed to be gangsta, not gangster. Even I know that.
God, I'm like the whitest girl ever. It's so embarrassing. Oh God. All right, Heather, you're up next.
Okay, so I grew up in Sycamore, Illinois, which is about 60 miles west of Chicago. And now I live in Yellowknife, Northwest Territories. I've been here for about 16 years now.
Oh, wow. Okay, you've been there.
Yeah.
What made you move? Work?
Husband. I married a Northerner.
Gotcha. That's awesome. I don't know why you subject yourself to it, but
I love it up here. I love winter. So I love it.
oh, well, if you love winter, it's the place to be. And actually, you know, Jenny, when I watch your Instagram stories and you're like trekking through the snow, I'm actually like I'm like, that looks so beautiful. Like, it really does. It's awesome.
Yeah. It's pretty nice.
It's beautiful. All right, we're gonna I don't know if we're gonna get through all of these because I don't want to keep you guys on here for like longer than an hour. So I'm gonna see. Okay, this one should be fun. What are your pet peeves? So I have one in particular that, like, if you want to piss me off, which hopefully none of you want to, but if
I'm writing this down. I'm kidding.
I'm like the most chill person, but if you want to piss me off, all you gotta do is play some kind of YouTube video on your phone where they're screaming. Like, any kind of screaming coming through, like either a computer speaker or like a phone speaker. I don't know what it is, like the frequency of the noise will like make my anxiety and like rage, not really rage because I don't have any rage, but like make me like freak the F out. So if you want to freak me out at Summit, if you start playing YouTube videos at like 5 a.m, I'm going to be like, don't worry.
Have you seen that Taylor Swift video where it's like, yeah, with the goat?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
But yeah, that's probably my biggest pet peeve right now. And Brian has learned that if he wants to be with me, no YouTube videos at 6 a.m. Oh God. All right, Jenny, you're next on my screen.
Pet peeves. That's a good question. I actually have a lot. I'm working on it though. I'm not as high strung as I used to be. I think one of my biggest pet peeves is people who have really poor manners and they don't say please or thank you.
That's a good one.
That drives me crazy, especially like when I'm going out for lunch with people and my friends don't treat the waiters very nicely and they don't say please and thank you. That I get so embarrassed by being with them. That's my biggest pet peeve.
Oh, you ain't gonna like New York then.
I mean, like, what's up with these assholes?
Isn't telling someone like, hey, you, give me something, isn't that saying please and thank you?
Why is
No,
it
I was on a train. I was like on the train and this person like had his butt like right there and I literally had to shove him off and I'm like, you don't see me here? Like, seriously?
Must not have been a good butt.
No.
He must not have been doing 80-day obsession.
Hey.
Should have gave him your card. Been like, here you go. Oh my god. All right, Jo Marie, you're up next.
Oh man, my pet peeve. Oh. I really have to think about this. I have a lot of pet peeves. It's like you live in New York, so there's like a lot of things going on. You're just like, second.
We can come back to it if you want.
Yeah, you come back to me because I really gotta think this one.
Jamie looks so ready. Jamie, what's your pet peeve?
Oh my gosh. Well, so in my job, we have to write things in notebooks, and we have to use like little kid scissors and glue sticks. Like, we're in a science like pharmaceutical company, and we carry around like little kid stuff in our pockets. Anyways, there's this guy in my group, and like, I know that people are getting their higher education, and I really respect you. But this guy, so I call him the PhD because he is a PhD and he thinks that he knows more than I do. Anyways, his thing is this.
Oh my god.
That would drive me crazy.
And then I don't even have a glue stick, but it's this. I'm like, holy shit, you can't like glue something quiet? Why do you have to, like, what did that paper ever do to you? That was just today.
It's one of the many things today.
Except I let them know. I'm like, I like will like grab his hand and be like, if you do that one more time.
You should take those kid scissors and be like, do that one more time.
I'm pretty sure I could get prepared for that though.
That's true.
It is not, it has crossed my mind.
Like, if you glue that glue stick one more time.
Well, because my like how I react with things is I try and be funny so that I'm not mean. But I like call him out. I'm like, really? What is that paper doing to you? Like, I can glue I can glue quietly. Like, why can't you glue quietly? And if you have a problem with me, please tell me, because we all sit in cubes and this is like driving me insane.
Freaking hilarious.
I love it. That's great.
All right. Heather, you're next. What's your biggest pet peeve?
I would say people that chew with their mouth open.
Oh my god, same.
Oh yeah.
Drives me crazy. And people that are lazy, that just take shortcuts all the time and just don't take the time to do things properly.
Oh.
At work, that's what annoys me.
Yeah, that would.
Yeah.
But chewing with your mouth open, that's like my second biggest pet peeve. So I'm really glad you said that because I forgot about that one.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Yeah. All right, Gabrielle, you're next.
I've actually never heard the expression pet peeve.
It's something annoys you.
Yeah, I figured it out. I just it took me a while because my internet was lagging, so I wasn't really, anyways. So what Heather just said, the chewing, to me it applies with gum. Sometimes I'm waiting for the bus and the person beside me is just chewing gum so loudly that It like I just can't stand it. And in Montreal, there's a lot of traffic, and when people don't get in line and cut you in the front, I just want to kill them. And like I got bumped in I crashed so many times because I just didn't let people go in front of me because I hate them so much. So that's something that really I cannot live through that. So
yeah.
That is really annoying. My boss does that, and he's like, he thinks he's like hot crap. He's like, I got a truck, they can't touch me. I'm like, boss, if you ever did that to me, I will report you to HR. All right, Jen, you're up next.
So I guess one of my biggest pet peeves is when somebody calls me and I don't get to it, but I call you within like a minute back and you don't answer. It really irritates me. I'm like, you just called me. There's no need for you to not have your phone on you. So very passionate about that one. My mom does it to me all the time. I'm like, Mom, seriously.
That's hilarious.
I just know they're doing it out of spite, right?
Yes, I know. Like, you're just not doing it because I didn't answer. Come on.
It's hilarious. All right, so did you think of one?
Yeah. Actually, I have two. One of the biggest pet peeves that I have is when I'm surrounded by somebody who thinks they're better than me with something. Like, they think that they're the shit. Excuse my language. That irks the crap out of me. I'm always like in a city defending somebody when I see something like this because it bothers me. Like, when I go to get my shake, like the shake guy knows me. He's like, "Where's your Shakeology?" I'm like, "Right here." I see somebody talking down to him or any of those people. I'm just like right there, ready to pound on them, and even my Spanish starts to come out. Like, really annoys me. Like, and then when I start speaking Spanish, like even Emily, she's like, "Oh my goodness, Mommy!"
It's like, "Oh, you in shit now." Oh my God.
Yeah.
I like how shit is a bad word. Not a bad word.
The other one, like, I don't know why. You know when you chew gum and then like people take it out from their mouth with their fingers? That annoys the crap out of me. Like, I don't know why. Emily does it all the time. She would chew and she would do it purposely. And then put it on me. Like, I just give it to you, like, seriously, I was like, I'm gonna hurt you, child.
Oh my God, you're hilarious.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I can't wait till Summit. Oh, I'm so excited to see you guys.
It's gonna be a blast.
Same here.
Also, you guys, I'm making team shirts, so I need your opinion on, like, I'm gonna have a bunch of different designs, and I'll post it in the team page, and you guys gotta vote on which ones you want.
Can we not do the plain dynamite ones?
So which ones?
What?
Oh, yeah, no.
The vote for Pedro.
Did anybody else think that too? Was
After
it
you
just
said it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alexis is so hipster. It's cool for hipster, but like I'm not hipster. Like I live in Spokane. I don't live.
You guys okay, I'm kind of a little like, because I just live in such a hot climate, I really like tank tops. But if you guys all really like t-shirts better than tank tops, I'll definitely
tank tops. Tank tops.
Okay.
I vote crop top, actually.
Oh, Jenny.
Team crop top. Come on, it's happening.
I'll do crop tops. That's fine by me.
I'm kidding. No. Tank tops are good.
Okay, so tank tops are cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, we'll do one more quick one, and then we'll hop off. But I appreciate you guys doing this. This is so much fun for me. I'd much rather do this than like teach you guys. I don't mind teaching you guys, but like I'd rather like hang out. So we're gonna do what's your favorite TV show? I have 3 right now. Game of Thrones is just like I'm obsessed with dragons. Yeah, dragons are like my thing. And there's dragons in this, and they look real, and like I want to have one as a pet. And so I really like Game of Thrones, and I don't want to ruin it if you haven't seen it. And then I also love the show Stranger Things. I'm like obsessed with that show. And we're watching this show right now called Travelers, and it's so like I was like, oh, this is gonna be one of those like dumb shows that's on Netflix. But like Brian's like, it got really good reviews. I was like, fine, I'll watch an episode. I'm like hooked. Like I never really get hooked into shows. But Travelers, if you have Netflix, watch it. It's awesome.
It's good.
Is that the time travel one?
It kinda. It's like people
from the future that have to do. You have to watch it.
Yeah, it's hard to explain.
I don't want to explain it and like ruin it.
I'm gonna watch it tonight because tonight's we're doing it. Awesome.
All right, Jamie.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
I have really liked This Is Us.
I love that.
So I'm not a like crier or emotional person at all.
Really?
But really? Yeah. But that one, I feel like that one can like help with this business about like people connecting. Like I think everyone can connect with like one of the people from that show and like something that they're going through, no matter if it's being adopted or not fitting in or drug and alcohol or being overweight or having a father that passed away, or so it's like just reminding that we can be our own people and attract our own people.
Mm-hmm.
But I like that one, and I just finished The Office. Is that weird? That I just like my real job is seriously a mirror image of that show. Like,
I've never seen it, but I've heard it's hilarious.
With baby scissors and glue sticks.
Yeah, seriously, but like, and like PhDs and stupid people and like bosses that like I had, my boss told me like 2 months ago, he goes, because I was saying like how frustrated I was in the job, and he goes, well, Jamie, I just want to let you know that this group will be fine without you.
Oh,
and I was like, so I had a conversation with him like a month later or 2 months later, and he's like, oh, that's not what I meant. I wanted to like let you know that it was okay for you to do what you needed to do and we would be fine without you. Like, not like we would be fine without you, but like, don't worry about us in your decision. And I was like, fuck you. Anyways, if you watch The Office, just lab coats and glue sticks and little scissors. That's my fucking job. Like, they sell paper and we test pharmaceuticals. Like, same name.
Sounds awesome.
Awesome.
I have a Michael in there. I want to meet him.
Sounds like your boss.
That might be the PhD. I don't know.
Who's your Dwight?
No, that's totally my PhD.
Oh, okay. Dwight is.
Yeah.
Dwight.
The clicking and saying weird shit. I don't know.
That's hilarious.
Anywho, I'll take pictures. That'll be one of my Insta stories. Like one day, I'll just like go around and be like, oh, look at this person.
Yeah. This is narrative.
Oh my god, they would hate me.
Oh, I love it.
All right, Jenny, you up next.
My favorite TV show. I've got tons, but what I'm watching right now is Scandal. Oh my God. I love it so much. Olivia Pope is a bad bitch. And I'm like, just the things that she's able to pull off. She's just so, I love her. I look up to her. She's my lady crush.
She's like so quick on her toes. Like she knows everything about everything. And if she doesn't, she's just still confident in what she says.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I want to be like when I grow up. So
you want to have an affair with the president?
The Prime Minister in your case, right?
Our Prime Minister is actually pretty hot. So
There you go.
I saw, like, about the Prime Minister, I saw Coldplay in Montreal last year, and Chris Martin actually said when he got up on stage, he says, it's hard to be a pop star when you're when the Prime Minister is sexier than you. It was really
Oh my goodness.
It's not true.
That's awesome. All right, Gabrielle, you popped up on my screen since you spoke. So you're up next.
I think all-time favorite show would be Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
But I really love Stranger Things too. I really love that. And have any of you guys caught Westworld?
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Yes.
Starting this month, this season 2.
I'm so excited.
I'm super excited.
Yeah, that's I love sci-fi shows like that. Like,
oh yeah, it's just crazy.
That one could so happen though.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Yeah.
So happen.
Like I don't know. I would totally get a sex bot. I don't know. Judge me if you want to, but I totally would. Like, why not?
Might as well.
Are you still recording this?
I'm gonna be like, hey, you want to join our team here? Watch this. I don't know if you still want to join afterwards. All right, let's see. Heather, you're up next.
I like a lot of the shows you guys have mentioned. I just finished Jessica Jones, which was really good. And I watch Jane the Virgin every week with my daughter, which I love. It's so funny.
Aww.
That one's fun.
I love Jessica Jones is like a superhero show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love those shows. I love Marvel. I'm a total Marvel junkie.
Oh, girl.
So am I. Oh my god, I love Marvel.
So good. So good. Jo Marie, you're up next on my chat box.
My all-time favorite show has to be The Walking Dead. I am like a huge zombie, and like I love anything that I even watch B-rated zombie movies just to laugh. But The Walking Dead is all-time. And Marvel and DC shows out there, like I literally sit down and watch it with my family.
Yeah.
That's like our moment to watch DC and Marvel shows that's out on TV.
Have you seen Black Panther yet?
Yes.
Oh, I love that movie so
God, so good.
So
good.
was it just me, or was it like the Lion King story? Like it was really good and really entertaining, but I was like, okay, when he's talking, I don't want to give it away, but some parts I'm like, wait a second. Do y'all know what I'm talking about, or was that just me?
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from with the Lion King and everything.
Yeah, I can see that now for sure.
They even have
that
cards
movie
on
is
the beginning.
And he was fucking sexy, man. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Jen, you're up next.
So a lot of the shows y'all have already mentioned. I didn't jump on the Game of Thrones bandwagon, so I'm on season 2 right now. So like 2 episodes into that. But I have fallen in love with Parks and Rec. That's like all time. Anytime I'm in a bad mood, just like throw it on. And then my fun fact, my husband is a huge DC superhero comic book guy. Like he collects comic books. We go and get them every weekend. So we watch all of those shows too. So they've become my favorites too. But
Oh my gosh.
about it.
Did you get Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
No, that's Marvel.
Okay, he's not. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
To me, superhero stuff is superhero stuff. So
I know, right? We still watch all the Marvel, like not the TV shows, but like the movies and stuff. But just he's more of a DC kind of guy, so that's okay though.
Wait, what is? Oh my god, this is like gonna make me cry because I love him so much. What is like the Amazing Human in Parks and Rec? Not Leslie, like the Ron Swanson.
Ron Swanson, yeah.
I don't know what it is about him, but like just looking at him makes me laugh. Like he's so amazing. Oh.
Anything he says, it's just like you're like, really? But then it's funny. So
it's hilarious. Also, I don't know why I didn't have it in this view the whole time. Wait, Jamie's taking a picture. Hold on, now I want
you want to take a picture too.
Jenny needs some light.
Yeah, Jenny.
Okay, let me get it some light.
We'll get that natural light over there. There you go.
I haven't like mastered how to take a picture with me not having like this.
Just
Put
put
it
it
off to the
lower.
side.
Put it down.
And scale.
Okay.
All
You
right,
guys gotta send it to me so I can post it up.
1, 2, 3.
I was good at hitting it. No. Okay.
Jen, you're like,
I know.
Just
I feel like I
so
don't have any
excited.
hair. That's okay.
Let's do like a funny one now.
okay, hold
That wasn't funny.
Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Silly face. Love it. That's great.
Jen and I only did our silly face. Oh no, I get it. This is great. This is my wallpaper. I'll send it
Seriously,
to you
you
guys.
guys gotta tag me in this so I can share because I'm on my phone. You guys know I do everything on my phone.
Yeah.
Crazy girl.
Alrighty, ladies. Well, thank you so much for hopping on and doing that fun team building exercise. And I'm trying to think. Oh, next week, this is what I wanted to tell you. Next week, I am hosting a call for Team FitRev. I'm going to be like speaking on their call, but it's at the same time as ours. So if you guys would hop over on their call, I'll post a link and everything. So it'll be like the same kind of thing, only it'll be a much bigger crowd because I'm speaking for Team FitRev as well. So
Okay.
just to keep you in the loop. I'll post about it, but just to say it here too, so you guys know.
Is it a specific topic or is it
Yeah, I'm talking about how I cold invite to coaching and how it's like worked.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited to hear about Super Saturday, you guys, whoever's going.
I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
Wait, Jamie, are you going to be with Jen during Super Saturday?
No, I leave on.
I wish.
It's next weekend, not this weekend. But I was almost thinking about going to Portland because Sean T's there. I was like so close because that's where my sister-in-law and the babies live. So I was like, so close. But then I'm going on vacation in like 2 days after that. So
Yeah.
and Portland's like 7 hours driving.
Oh, wow.
Go for 7. Yeah.
Maybe
But
see-
flights are like $70. So I was thinking about it.
Sean T will be at Summit. You'll see him there.
I know, but this is like a smaller scale, and I could take a picture with him and like smell him.
I can smell.
Oh, his sweat.
Maybe he would
There's
sign my
actually-
book.
You might.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go, but Spokane one is gonna be off the hook. There's like 25 of us.
That's awesome. It's actually
In
better when they're
basement.
smaller.
Of somewhere, some church probably.
Excited. They're doing one in the Bronx, and I was like, really? It's not even far from me. I was like, I'm gonna be there.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm so excited to see your pictures. I think I'm gonna post a challenge within the team page, and it's like if you post or you have like a sweaty selfie, or not even a sweaty selfie, a selfie while you're at Super Saturday, and you post it on your social media, and like kind of tell about the experience and how much it means to you, then you get entered in to win for a prize. So keep that in mind too. But I'll announce that on the team page. So
Nice.
yeah. All right, guys. Well, I will let you go. Thank you so much for hopping on. I hope you have an awesome weekend, and we'll chat soon.
Yeah, have a good one.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.